Hey everybody, Michelle with Michelle's Frugal Living here, and thanks for watching my videos. Welcome to my new subscribers. And a little home repair today. This is my dryer, and it was making funny noises, so we had to figure out how to take it apart so we could see if the belt was breaking. We already took off the top, but I wanted to make a video to show you guys how to get it off because we couldn't find anything on the internet, and so we just had to figure this out.
What kind of a dryer is that?
Why, it's a Whirlpool Gold. And it's the Whirlpool Gold Ultimate Care 2 right there. It is a model that the lint clean out is not on the top, because like on the internet all the things talk about how to take the top off if you've got the lint clean out on the top. My lint clean out is inside. So the first thing that you have to do is back here on the back there are two screws right here, and we've already taken it out, so we can just maybe if he can grab it right there and get it back out. There we go. But there's this little flange thing right there that he kind of had to push back in order to get the screwdriver in there, just a regular Phillips screwdriver. So there's one on both sides. So once you do that, this piece right here, you slide it forward and then it just swings up, okay? And then there are three nuts right here, 1/4 inch in size. So we could just take this out because we have one of these changeable head ones. And so there's three of these that come off right here. And then over there. Well, we might have lost one, but that'd be alright. We'll find it. Okay, so now the next tricky thing is the top itself is going to slide forward. There's a couple of clips at the front that it slides out of, and this one in the middle is a little bit tricky because the drum is right there, so you kind of have to, this thing will push back just a little bit and then you can pull it out. So what we saw when we pulled it open was that the belt's not broken because it's been working just fine and it dries, but I noticed it was harder to move the drum around inside, and it was making this noise. And so here's the inside, and here's what I did. I had been setting like canned goods and stuff, or you know, and there were sheets and stuff. I mean, for years, I guess. I've had this for probably like around 9 years or something. I've had this. Not all that time I've had this. This is only since I got my house and I moved here. I started setting stuff up on top of it, and it didn't even occur to me that the top was bending in like that. And so it's been rubbing on there, and that's what this funny noise was, and look what it's done to this. And well, and it makes you black too. So anyways, we're going to clean this up and see if the belt is okay, and if there's anything else, or if this is just the problem. But basically we're just going to kind of like pop that, bend it back, because it's physically, you can tell looking at it at an angle, you can see that it's bowed down. So if there's anything else wrong with this, we'll let you know. Okay, something I forgot to show was, this is the clip right here off of the front. So when you slide it back, it's coming out from underneath of that clip right there and sliding forward. And this is the belt right here, which doesn't have a problem. Okay, so we're going to take this panel off. If you actually want to take the front off, you got to take this off first. And so there's these two little clips. I completely missed him doing it down that side, but we'll get this side over here. So there's these clips, and jamming the screwdriver onto them, and you kind of gotta push down on it and then pull out on this. See this clip right here? How it's springy like that, so you gotta push down on it, and then it pops off. And then it's hinged on these two little other black clips, we'll see here in a second, down here on the bottom. So there they are, and those just hook into a little slit right there. But we decided to go ahead and take this off. The belt's okay, so that's not where the problem is, just that the top was dented in. But we decided to take this off to clean it out, and may as well since we're doing all this. Okay, just a little bit of final wrap up on the dryer. So I put a new dryer vent duct work back there, hooked it up, just used some of the 4-inch circular clamp, you know, that you screw down, and I got one on this end. There's a solid tube going down under the house. But yeah, so I put that on there. I cleaned out all the lint that I could get to and everything else. And part of my regular dryer maintenance, I see the lint build up on the thing on the back of the house where it blows out. And so I clean that off regularly to get any lint out there that I can get out of it. And while we had the bottom off, I cleaned out the, you know, there was some lint down in there, but it really wasn't as much as I kind of thought there might be, but how it gets down there, who knows. But anyway, so cleaned out what I could around the drum inside from the bottom down there. We never did take the door off because that's what holds the drum in place, and there wasn't any reason for us to really do that. Wasn't any problem with the belt. So, but yeah, if you were going to change the belt, you'd have to, you know, take the top off like we showed, and then the bottom panel, then you'd need some way to support the drum while you take the front door panel off. So, but, and I wasn't here when he fixed this up and he put it all back together, but because the top had bowed down, and, you know, over time, and was kind of had a memory to stay down. You could pop it back up, but it wouldn't stay. So we were trying to come up with an idea to make it stay up without damaging the top. He's a welder, and he was going to weld a bar across the top. I was like, well, that would destroy the paint. And so we came up with a different solution. Well, he did. He's got all the ideas. So basically, there's a metal bar, and there's a little bow right here where it's touching the top, and it's forcing the top up. It's practically level. I mean, there's just a little bow right there, but it goes right across here, and I can't even push down on that. It's just like it's maybe 2 inches wide, 1/8 of an inch thick steel metal. And anyway, so there, right here down on the body of there's a lip that is just as wide as this is. It looks just like this. And put a piece of angle in there and screwed it to the flange that was on the top. You saw that previous in the video, the way it looks. Anyway, so screwed that to that, and then welded that metal bar to it, and then put it in there. He didn't weld it in here, weld it outside, and and he painted it, he tells me, and so just, well, not really screwed it, bolted it to either side, and it rides just above the drum. And yeah, it was a delicate procedure figuring that out. So anyways, yeah, that was the solution. So now this thing, I won't be setting stuff, heavy things on it or anything like that. I mean, I can fold laundry on it and stuff like that. But, I mean, although now with that bar in there, it ain't going anywhere. It's not, it's what it is. So, yeah, just some reinforcement on the top. So, otherwise, the way it was bowed down, it wanted to still rub. I mean, even without anything sitting on it, it was that bowed down that it was touching the top of the drum. And this is the gold version of the dryer, and it's got a higher capacity. You know, the size of the drum in there is big, and I think that's why that drum, it sets up, it actually sets up higher than this top lip of the base of the body of the dryer. It's up higher than that, and so yeah, I think, you know, they squeezed every inch they could, and it's really tall, and that's why this top was like right on top of it. So, okay, thanks for watching my video.